We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Milwaukee Bucks, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. There's Garland. That one drops for him. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Allen outside. Pass to Okoro. Offline with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with the head coach from Milwaukee. And his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite three-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all five guys communicating and working together defensively. A big challenge, guys.
Thanks, David. Stolen by Middleton. And here's Trent outside. Rebounded by Allen.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Back to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a three-point game. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Here's Garland. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Mitchell wide open. And the three off target. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Fires for three. Lillard misses. Outside Garland. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And one of Garland's patented moves, pulling up off the bounce.
Trent kicks it out to Lillard. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Pass to Prince. 6 to shoot. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
.55 seconds left in the first. Garland with the bucket.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Bucks trailed by 3. Nobody near Lillard. It's good. This game is all even.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
There's Garland. It's rebounded by Portis. And he commits the intentional foul.
There's really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. You get...
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And here's Strus for 3. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Here's Jerome. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Brook Lopez. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
First team foul. Substitution on the floor.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Those 3-pointers off the mark. A drive by Garland. Great D that time from Portis.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And Lillard gets it to go.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Mitchell outside. 3-pointer. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And it's Lillard again missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Pass to Mobley. Knocked away. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Pass to Mitchell. Takes a three. Here's Allen. Now here's Mobley. And Allen slams it in.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
Middleton for three. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Back to Allen. And stolen by Portis. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jackson misses.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Milwaukee in the lead. And here's Green outside. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Here's Jerome. Pass to Strus. Over Trent. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks ahead, leading by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Cavaliers trail by 5. The wide open shot from Strus. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Strus has got the first bucket of the third here for the Cavs. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Lopez a screen. Here's Trent. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
To the wing right side. Bounce pass from Okoro. Lopez with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Giannis clean up the fast break.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor, covering up so much ground with those long strides.
Mitchell in the corner. The shot from the low post is good. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
And you gotta love the effort. I mean, he battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
Here's Lillard. Cavaliers with the rebound. 1:56 left in the third quarter. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. And he hits it to tie the game up. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Using his size, Giannis.
You know, that's a nice little shot to have in your repertoire. Just a lovely touch on that little flob from Antetokounmpo.
Back to Allen. Screen by Allen. And Lopez pulls it down. It's Trent on the wing. No scoring in this one.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
And here's Garland for three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Bucks leading by 6. Up top, Portis. Got loose. Mitchell outside. Shoots the three. Here's Thompson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Mitchell. Bullseye.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Portis. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Portis the screen. And they pick up 2.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Outside Garland. It's good.
He's a high-volume jump shooter for a reason. Garland has tremendous touch from almost anywhere.
Here's Jackson. Drops in the layup for 2. Jackson's got the lead up to 6 now for Milwaukee. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Mitchell in the corner. Screen by Allen. The shot. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And, guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
There's Green with the 3. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Allen outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Mitchell. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. And then Allen slams it in.
Allen's got some old school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
Prince outside. .157 left to play here in the fourth. Outside, Green. Portis the screen. Launches a three. Mobley with the block. And they're on the break to tie it up. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Superb pass from Garland. He's all for setting up his teammates.
Outside, Green. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. Here's Prince. And the Bucks miss again. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. A different look from Milwaukee. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. We play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Mitchell right side to take the lead.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
29 seconds left in the fourth. That's a two from Lillard. It counts.
Somebody's really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
And here are the Cavaliers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now, here's Mitchell. Inside. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to We've got NBA basketball in store for you here in Cleveland, the home of the Cavaliers, on 2K. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. 6 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Mobley with the block. Here's Garland. Mitchell right side. And it's off from three-point range. Nobody near Lillard. Off target from outside. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. That's good by Mitchell.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Giannis outside. Driving in. Second chance shot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's attacking the rack. Antetokounmpo on the take and muscled his way in.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking to the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report.
And I like that Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Pass to Mitchell. Screen by Allen. Another three for Cleveland.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Garland. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Garland, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Middleton can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now, here's Green. inside Portis. There's the dribble. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Mitchell into the lane. Great D that time from Portis.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And we... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Here's Green. And it's Strus with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 6. Wade outside. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Wade's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Cavs. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the off-season in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
And Green gets it to go.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Jerome. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Finish off the break. Green's got 5.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Oh, great lob to Thompson. Feed that big man.
And Green gets it to go. Green's got 7 now in this quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Now, here's Portis. Still scoreless. And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And Portis understands his role in this offense, including when to look to score inside.
Pass to Strus. And he drives in. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Green. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Strus's shot is good.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And the basket is good.
But you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Now here's LeVert. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 5. And stolen by Thompson. And Wade slams it in.
Big hands helping you on defense. That time Tristan Thompson shows off the mitts.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. From deep, Green. That one's not going to go. Jerome. The layup missed. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Garland looking it over.
Jackson. First team foul.
Milwaukee on D. They trail by 7. Screen by Allen. Garland, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Giannis, no good. And the Cavaliers with possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. Mitchell outside. Giannis grabs the miss.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
To the inside. Lopez with the steal. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Second shot opportunity. Outside Jackson. Lock at 6. Middleton on the wing. Here's Lopez. And he comes up with the deuce.
Lopez is a big guy, which gives him a huge advantage on the interior.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, Garland taking the bump that time, and pretty good focus on that play.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Cleveland shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And he's good on the three ball. Mitchell's got 11.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Garland, following the score by Damian Lillard. A nice shot by Okoro. Okoro's got his first 2 points.
Okoro physical enough inside to get that play up.
And a deep three from Lillard. The offensive rebound. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Outside Garland. Mitchell wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Mobley, and he converts the layup.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that. And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Safety move, and it's Lopez laying it in.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Garland. Good D by Lopez. That one, no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers ahead, up by 4.
The Bucks, 32. You know what time it is.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. 4-point game. Here he goes. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. The Bucks making a switch here. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Pass to Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lillard, right side. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Off the inbound. That one off the back iron and out.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Bobby Portis.
And Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Bucks trail by 6. Three-pointer, Lillard. Milwaukee the rebound. Here's Giannis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Mobley.
So tough to contain the length of Giannis. When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul him.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Outside Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Portis. Lillard outside. Excellent D there from Allen. Goes back up. And Lillard with a nice bucket inside.
Lillard finding a way even there amongst the trees.
Garland from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Cavaliers lead by 6. .152 left in the game. And that one's good, Lillard.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Milwaukee making a switch.
Second team foul. Substitution.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Portis. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Middleton.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Pass to Okoro. Allen with the ball. There's Garland. A kick out to Mobley. And here is Okoro. And there's the drive. And he gets it to go.
Okoro finding a way to get an angle and then get inside.
Lillard from outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Garland with it. Just 5 on the clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Milwaukee ball. In for the Bucks, number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Ed.
With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Garland up top. Yep, that one goes. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
And here are the Cavaliers now, after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Pass to Mobley. Mobley. He throws it down.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. That three's off the mark. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years, a big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
6 on the shot clock. Allen outside from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
I see you, Jarrett. I see you expanding your game, broadening the horizons. Nice looking shot there, big fella.
The shot by Lillard, no good. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Allen. Now Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, Allen is usually the last stop the ball makes, but he selflessly gives it up to a wide-open guy.
Here's Lillard. No good. Unable to win this run.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Over to the left wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Portis. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. Pass to Allen. Over Trent. Allen can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 7. Here's Lillard. Mobley with the block. They get it back. Antetokounmpo can't connect. And here comes Cleveland to the paint. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
For 3, here's Lillard. Nails it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 5 points.
Lillard is lethal as a shooter, even from way downtown.
Garland laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. He's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense.
16.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Middleton with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Pass to Lopez. For 3. The rebound by Allen. And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
For your Bucks breaker crew.
Here's Jerome. Here's the 3. Prince grabs the miss. Outside, Green. 3-pointer. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Cleveland leading by 7. Here's Jerome. Pass to Strus. Launches a 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. The 3 is up. Jerome grabs the miss. And so it's Cleveland with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. LeVert, that's good.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
Hits the trifecta.
Oh, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
Floats one up. Yes, it's good. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Pass to LeVert. There's a minute 59 left to play in the half. And that one's good.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Deflects the pass. Lopez with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Lopez. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Cleveland leading by 7. Now here's Mitchell. 3-pointer. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Takes a 13-footer. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. Buried from 15 feet out. He's got 10.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
And so it's Cleveland. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Mobley.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Middleton, no good. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They've got a 9-point lead. Allen outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
From deep, Mitchell. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks trail by 6. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Antetokounmpo with the block.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing, no surprise. Giannis swatted that one away.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
On the wing, Mitchell. Now Garland. He's got 7. And the 18-footer right on the mark. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
Getting it done from the mid-range. Garland loves using this area of the floor.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. So both teams changing it up here. The Cavaliers lead by 9. 51 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Wade. He's scoreless. Out to Thompson. And the layup is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jerome, that's good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And it's in there.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And here's LeVert for three. And as we